Derby. I always love seeing those B pluses on the track. Awesome to see. An Italian train looking exactly like that, looking like a train. Shout out to 25-year PJ Stables and Edgewater Stables on the second and third. Congratulations. Boom. Good way to start off the night. Remember, we got the qualifiers coming up too. Qualifiers coming up a little later tonight. We're all looking at speed charts. I guess times are a more precise way of looking at the speed though. Right, or potential. Because if you think about a horse, right? If you put it in, if you take a really good horse, right? Some of the older really good horses actually ran 100 races, right? But new horses don't really do that. So maybe you get a horse that runs 17 races and it has a 81 fleet. Best fleet's 81. If that same horse in that same time frame had ran 100 races, it probably would have hit like an 85, 89, right? It would have hit a much higher fleet. It's gonna have a higher roll because it's the way that the horses run. There is RNG in the game. I know that because I have a horse that's so much better than every other horse in the race, and it loses to a horse that hasn't won a race and is like down 20,000 Derby. Like there's more to it. There's some luck in there. So that's pretty interesting at least for like there's so many ways to think about it, you know? And Mo's really fun to listen to because Mo has his absolutely his own ideas. The thing I like about Mo is you talk to a lot of people and they say similar things. Mo's on his own wavelength with his own idea and it works. Doesn't matter like what anybody else thinks or what, none of us actually know what's right or wrong, right? It's all hidden. We all just guess. Um, but pretty cool view on it. I lost you just at Raven Floods was making a move. Did the stream go down? Cause everything's good here. Are we like I don't even have a drop frame. Taco, just want to drop in and say, hey buddy, yo, Hokey, nice to have you there. Nice to have you there. Thanks for coming into the stream. Thanks for coming into the stream, my friend. Come on into Puff City. Shoot, we're back and I'm back. That's it. That's weird. So that must have been Twitch then. It must have been Twitch, right? Cause I, that's odd. Yeah, I mean my internet's good. Everything with me's good. Hokey. Yo, nice to have you there, Hokey. Welcome on in. Congratulations on the win the other day too with I think it's called Things Fun if I remember right. GG's on that race. GG's. Come on in, sit down. We've got some refreshments over here in the theater. If you come on into the city, just located right around the bend, you'll find the one and only Puff Theater where we spend most of our time. We've got Freddie in the back not burning the popcorn tonight. We do have that wonderful movie theater butter. And we've got me usually talking too much, but hey, that's okay. Come on in, get cozy. We got some horses. Some of them are turning left. Some of them are turning right. Mine went down too back though. You know what? Yeah, it says it went down. That's odd. Yeah, so Twitch went down, but my OBS never went down. Are we back though? We're good? Mine went down too. Oh, everybody's went down. No, no, I think it was Twitch. I think it was Twitch because the way to think about this is you see this, right? And then this was red. Oh wait, here, let me change screen. You can't see it. So this just reset, right? 4 minutes. And then this was red. But the way to know that it's not on my side is if you look at my OBS, see the drop frames right here? Zero drop. So this means my upload speed's perfect. Like all good. And my feed has been live for 22 minutes. So it was actually Twitch. Twitch just got bonked. Twitch got blunked. We're so back now. Let's go. Nice to have you guys there. Sorry about that. I apologize. That actually does happen every now and then, like once every 4 months, once every 6 months. That makes sense. That would be like the first time that happened in 3+ months of making the grade. Where Twitch just has something happen. W, welcome on back. Bad Crockett, Silverback Crypto. Thank you for letting me know. Benders, nice to have you there. Nice to have you there, man. Welcome on in. Exotic
Huh?
in the house. Yo, we got
Huh?
the OG. Exotic,
Huh?
nice to have you there. We got the cat rolling.
Huh?
Huh? Indeed. Yep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm. I agree. What am I doing with my life? You are correct, sir. I agree. You're absolutely right. Thank you for the love, man. Welcome in. Happy Wednesday. Nice to have you there. Nice to have you there. W Mans. All right, so we got round 3 here. This is going to be the A minus juveniles. 5 furlongs right, dirt soft. And we actually have all soft in here. You know what's interesting is earlier on, there was a lot more like off pref horses in these races. Now you really see nothing off preference. It's crazy. Also, I just ran an ad. Oh, it's running another ad because they crashed. You already ran an ad on me. That's trolling. They're scamming. They're actually scamming. They did that so they can run another ad on everyone. What does furlong mean? Furlong is a distance. I actually don't know how long it is. Let me look that up. That's actually a great idea. Furlong distance. Furlong is a unit of distance that equals 660 feet or 220 yards. All right, so it's like a 4 iron. Even though I don't have a 4 iron. It's like a soft. It's a punch 3 iron. That's a furlong. One 3 iron. Bro, they actually do get more ads. It ran an ad on every streamer that happened to. They just ran another ad on. Actual scam. Can I get a one in chat? If you, oh, I should have had you guys tell me how many feet a furlong is. That would have been more funny. And then look it up. Opportunity missed. Opportunity missed. Can you imagine if I just gave away a horse for that? That would have been ridiculous. It would have been whoever Googled it fastest. You guys are shameless. I know you guys. Come on, sitting in front, sitting at home, in front of your computers, just like, you know, I'm projecting right there. I am. All right, we got Ruby Tuesday in here. We got Blazing Saddles, VT Hokey. Shout out to VT Hokey, HHR once again, and Miami Nation. Couple of heavyweights in here. Couple heavyweights, man. Blazing Saddles stable and Miami Nation RD. I mean, just huge stables. I'm trolling. I'm trolling. I'm trolling. Hopefully they're listening, because they'll both think that's funny. I once tried to buy Iran off HHR. Does anybody else try to do that? All right. Let's look at the actual horses here. Let's look in. Okay, we got a Sosa Kid. Oh, this is right dirt soft A minus. Wait. What? Oh, this is sprint. I don't have any sprint. Okay, that makes sense. And it's juvenile. I have more next year. Next season. So we got Burdain, Sosa, we got Rickard Grimes, and Will Helma, and Rousebay Sandra. So this is going to be from a B. Rousebay is going to be from a B named Rousebay that has the special breeding gene. This thing is fucking insane. This is the same as like what's it called? Fugu? What's the Night Saturn kid? Fugu? Yeah, it's the same as Fugu. It's got that same juju. So he figured that out, and then he basically just brought it up. You see it everywhere now. I actually have a kid of it too. Um, the kids don't breed it as often as this gen does, but the kids still have. But this gen has been like non-stop hits. The problem is they're all low, right? Really low. What's low about it? What's special about it? The kids, man. Kids are. I mean, just we're gonna look at like every kid. Okay, 56 races, 6 wins. One race, 1 second. 4-0, 2-0, 1-0. 8 races, 1 win. 4-0. 71 races, 25, 15, 12. Okay, 8 races, 3-0-1. 20 races, 7-2-3. 23 races, 7-1-4. 37 races, 7-3-2. 22 races, 3-1-1. This thing has multiple kids better than horses in all of our staples this season. Like, yeah, that's pretty. Is that, does that work? Is that evidence? Literally, if you buy any horse from it that is its direct kid, it won a race. Like, that's not normal. That's not normal, right? That's not normal. That's not that's not normal at all. It's also not normal to ever have a kid that has a like 70% podium rate with 25 wins. That's not normal. So it's and then the thing that goes further there is if you look at some of those kids that are really good, they've bred insane kids. So there's more of what you see there. There's more 7 and 10 win in 50 races horses. So maybe it was just the person who owned it was very good at the game, or maybe the horse is um, just a very good breeder, right? Just very, very good, very consistent. It's got multiple different partners and it's breeding winners. Like it's not like they bred one combo and they have all those. It's all, like all different. Like maybe a couple of them are the same. Everything is different. Pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. Yeah, yeah. You know, Night Saturn, same thing, but Night Saturn is just a much higher level, so it's really exaggerated because um, there was a lot more. A lot more people wanted to breed with Night Saturn. The problem is we need something like we gotta find what's hiding out there. There's gotta be more. There's definitely another bloodline out there. Absolutely. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got the left dirt yielding though in round two. This is going to be a 10 furlong, so we're going to be here for a minute. Out front, the 7-year-old Emile Grace to start, followed by Loretta Flyer, kind of emerging with Emile Grace out front, and then already a length or two back from the front two, Everyday Gospel, Listen to Music, and Bella Jack. Bella Jack definitely is going to be the race favorite here. There is a bunch of juice on Emile Grace as well, and my favorite thing about these races with 5 horses, for whatever reason, those of you watching, they are absolutely your favorite to pick on and to watch. That is a lot of pick juice. That is over 10K Derby in picks with just under 3,000 on Emile Grace, just over 3,000 on Bella Jack, and then we got it's spread out there. So we got about 9K derp. That's pretty awesome to see. Coming around the first turn here, heading on to the backstretch, it's going to be pretty similar with Bella Jack moving up from the back of the pack to the front, and Emile Grace basically swapping spaces there with Bella Jack. And then we have Loretta Flyer out front. Listen to Music, Everyday Gospel, right there going 1-3-4. Bella Jack, I feel like, is going to start to make a move as they get into this final turn, if they're going to. Emile Grace is a late finisher. So Emile Grace, you expect to stay back and it will have a charge at the end of the race. You would not expect to see him make a move during the turn. But Bella Jack is out and going. Bella Jack is going to say, catch me if you can, to Emile Grace. Let's see what kind of run Emile Grace has out of the final turn here. Loretta Flyer on the inside is going to have something to say about it. Here's me just completely ignoring, making a run at Bella Jack. Did Bella Jack go too early? I think Bella Jack hasn't even gone yet. And there goes Bella Jack, like a rocket on the inside. 4 lengths ahead, 5 lengths ahead. Emile Grace starting to go. Does Emile Grace have enough? Listen to Music trying to keep up with Emile Grace. It just may do that. Listen to Music trying to actually edge out Emile Grace for the place, and is going to do so. Bella Jack by 6 to 7 lengths, dominating. Listen to the Music and Emile Grace. Bella Jack definitely running her, got to be running favorite length there. Like, That's a wild. That's a wild win. That's like 7 lengths. That is a on preference horse right there. Congratulations there to the one and only HHR Genetics. Literally the one and the only. The juicer, as I mentioned before, along with Hokey. Bella Jack. HHR, congratulations. Come on down. Another win here on making the grade for the OG. Congratulations. Freddie, write that one down in the record books. We got another multi-time winner here. HHR, getting it done. Getting it done. Congratulations there. Just noticed the making the grade logo. Nice. That's what's up, Benders. Yeah, we tried over here. We tried, We tried. Bro got edged. He did right at the end there. I really didn't think Emil Grace was gonna fall that far back. I thought even at 7 years old though, Emil Grace would be a little bit closer. The 7-year-old getting it done though on the podium. Can't knock it. Loretta Flyer finishing in the back along with Everyday Gospel. So thank you very much for the participation there in round two or round two. We got round three coming. Round four didn't fill. Of course, I was in round four. Unfortunately, I was tempted to fill it just for the points. I probably should have, but I'm so damn broke that I knew I would have been donating like, 3K Derby plus. So I didn't do it. But yeah, in case you're wondering, I'm not trolling. I'm actually not trolling. It was a 7 furlong, like 20%. It was a really good race for me too. Unlucky. How have your guys' races been going? How have the qualifiers been going? You know what I was wondering? Is there like a leaderboard? Like can we just see the leaderboard right now of people qualifying? You know what I mean? That'd be kind of interesting because then you would know if like you needed to like start spamming races. Maybe. Uh, no. Leaderboard, market, racing, leader. There is one. Donde. Go to majors. Like filter this. What's the filter? On the left. Okay. Doesn't say majors. I must be looking in the wrong spot. Series races. Series races. Um. Okay, so this is, and then these are all the left. Left turf, right turf. Let's put the right dirt at the bottom. You guys are trolling. Put the right dirt at the top. So it would be on here. Damn, look at Hokey with Stenson Bennett. Yeah, my horse is fucking ass, dude. My horse lost 2 in a row, and I'm panicking because my whole stable relies on that horse because every other horse is trash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Jesus, I'm barely qualifying because of how bad it's running. That's crazy, dude. That's crazy. I wish I didn't look at that. I actually thought I was doing way better. Well, I guess I have to keep fucking. I got no idea what I'm gonna do with that. That's crazy that I have to go on more races to qualify for that. I literally don't want to race the horse again. That's actually insane. Yeah, we're chilling over here. The problem is we can't beat this fucking, we can't be, I have zero chance of beating this horse. So when I get in the final race, I'm gonna lose to that horse, which sucks. And this guy is like me, started recently, but he did a better job. He just picked one thing and focused on it. It's a lot of the same people. It's literally just HHR and Lunatic. Damn. You do not need a lot of points to get in here. Is the shorter one the same? This one? Dude, this I only have 4 points on that. I definitely should have filled that. That's crazy. I thought I had way more. I must have ran. I just was running regular races. Okay, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, there weren't races that fit. That's tough. Having the ability to spam races is a huge deal. Dude, how does ITL have another horse like this? Goodness graciousness, dude. 19K profit on an A minus, that's 4 years old. That runs 70s. That's crazy. Dude, ITL is this fucking, oh man. Did what's his name come over from Zed? Is this fucking, like, how does this guy have so many good horses? He's brand new. I don't get it. I don't get it, dude. I don't get it. Barely got more races than I do. I can't even remember. That's great. I can't remember the guy in Zed that I'm trying to think of. But anyway, it was a guy who worked for the team and knew the code, and he knew what horses were good, and then he went around and he bought up those horses that were unraced from people, and then he won the biggest tournaments in Zed with them, and lost some of the biggest tournaments, and then he got banned. So I was joking about that. No, not CMRD. CMRD is just the guy who bought it forever. And then it got to a point where it was like you can't beat him, join him, like Zed just add fucking automatic race selection. Zed never did, but DNA did to begin with. So that was a different time though. That was when it was, a little bit more allowed. Much different time. Time flies, man. Time flies. All right, we got 3 minutes to round three. We have no race four. That's why I'm kind of just looking at qualifiers. Well, now I'm curious. I went into one single A plus qualifier because it was just a good race. Yeah, these are way more points here. Yeah, that's not happening. That's interesting. I guess if I had looked that up, maybe I would have filled it. I still wouldn't have though. I've been trying to be really picky with the decisions I make. You gotta make good decisions. It's tough. We got HHR, we got Hokie in here, we got Blazing Saddles, and we got Miami Nation RD. I'm surprised the fourth one didn't fill, because the fourth one is, it's the tournament series where you get points too. So I really went to work this morning. There was me and one other horse. There was two horses in it. I was the first horse to go in it. I could have gone into a different seven that would have filled that wasn't making the grade. So unfortunately, there was a 7 that was like scheduled 4 hours before that fucking everybody went in. One of them was 20%, one of them was 0, and then I ended up not filling in this. I bet the field versus 2, anyone but 2. That's a thing. That's cool. So basically, you're betting against Hokie. So you got Ruby, Thiva Boogie, Andy Caps, Hot Fries. Hopefully I don't have to say Andy Caps, Hot Fries too much. Hokie juicing. I think that it's going to be very interesting. I think the biggest problem, or not, no, not the biggest problem. I think the biggest, yeah, I mean, it's a problem. The biggest problem I've run into with myself is as each month goes on, uh, people are breeding less horses. Follow me on this. So what it means is when you go to an A race and you look at the parents of those horses, there's not really anything that's just garbage. Those are all, we took them out back and shot them, right? And then sent a message to PF like, hey, lower the age. I bought a bunch of Gen Zeros. I've had a stable for 4 months. You could kill my Gen Zeros now and I wouldn't, I'd be like, whatever. That's great. Like, let's lower, like, lower the age. Let do like something. Um, because right now, I don't know. What do you guys think? Just random thought. Like 2 months ago, I wouldn't have said that. I would have said, "Oh, you need to keep it like a certain age." Now I'm just like, kill them if you want. I mean, I literally I have one kid from each of them that's better than it already. Like maybe not better than it racing wise, but stat wise and star wise. And it's either, it either has this, the ability to breed or not, which is part stats and part blood. So fun to think about though. It's fun to think about. 5 furlongs here, fast and furious. Gold Millennium out fast. 1 length ahead, 2 lengths ahead. Ruby Tuesday starting to charge back, trying to keep up. Makes a run, blowing past on the inside. Falling back is going to be Gold Millennium. Ruby Tuesday now out front by about 3 to 4 lengths. I do think Ruby Tuesday is going to burn like a firework here. Gold Millennium starting to fire at the 3 furlong mark. Thiva Boogie trying to keep up, and Andy Caps Hot Fries nicely staying in the back there. Haven't had to talk about him very much this race. Out front and looking good though is going to be Gold Millennium trying to hold off. Andy Caps Hot Fries heard me talking shit. Andy Caps Hot Fries trying to give Gold Millennium a run for his money. Andy Caps Hot Fries, Gold Millennium, Andy Caps Hot Fries, Gold Millennium, Andy Caps Fries. It's a Gold Millennium at the wire. Congratulations. I leaned into the Andy Caps Hot. I leaned in. I leaned into it, okay? I just leaned into it. Andy Caps Hot Fries, yeah. Gold Millennium, VT Hokie with another W on making the grade. Congratulations, VT, on the win. Absolute, just juicer. Simple, simple. Just a damn juicer, chat. VT Hokie, come on down. You have won again on making the grade. Freddie, we're gonna need to put Hokie on the carpet, the multi-winner carpet. 3+. 3+ now. I've lost track. Thank you so much for the support of the races, and congratulations on the Derby. 31-20 into pocket. 31-20 into pocket. W. All right, so we've got no 4. We've got 20. We got 17 minutes on to picks for the next one. So why don't we do some picks and then maybe we'll just kind of talk about what maybe you guys can throw some horses in the chat. We'll look at some of your horses. We always look at my horses. My horses suck. I want to look at yours. Either you know what's funny? It's probably just it's probably me that sucks. You know the saying, the arrow or the Indian, right? Yeah, it's one of those. Probably one of those. Hokie is definitely focusing on getting some W's. All right, so we got round 5. This will be coming up in a little bit. We'll have plenty of time to go over it, though. It does look like we have 8 horses in this race. W, A grade, left dirt firm. Shout out to HHR Genetics, Drop Stable, SoCal Stables, Hokie Team Flash, Misclick Stables, Sundown Stables, and we got HHR in here 2 times. So shout out to HHR for the support. And it looks like right now Bellerophon. How do you say that? Bellerophon. I'm pretty good with names usually, but that's just like Bellerof. It almost seems like it's not a different language. It's like Bellerophon. Bellerophon. Shania for the win. That's gonna be horrible. Hopefully that thing breaks its leg or something. Sexy bank teller. Carrie Yolman. Yeah, I got no problem with that one. I got no problem with this one. Carrie Yolman. Yeah, I could say that all day long. Carrie Yolman. At the line. Carrie Yolman with the win. But what is this, chat? Just try to say this. Seriously. Bella Rofont. Just try. Is that just me? Is that hard for you guys too? Do I need to reevaluate things here? Bella Bellerophon. Bellerophon. Okay. Luckily there's 8 horses. Twist my fingers means we got SoCal Stables in here. Twist my fingers against all odds. Product maker fit. I've seen that horse around a couple times. I haven't seen too much from it. Mean coming in from Lion Ricky and Buffy Summers. The problem is these are left dirt firms. The only thing I really know left dirt is gonna be it's literally gonna be Eclipse because of how often people inbreed it. Oh, you know what's funny, chat? If you look here, that's just the name of it. It's literally the 2 together. Here's my night. Bought this horse, entered in a stakes, finished second, paid for herself. Still needs a win to qualify, but maybe a chance at Sugar Maple Cup. Still needs a race to qualify, but maybe a chance at Sugar Maple Cup. Is Sugar Maple Cup like the A plus qualifier? Finish second. You actually put it in a stakes race with 11 horses in it? How much did you buy it for? 2 grand? I mean, I know that like the best fleets for a right turf soft horse at A plus, because I have a decent one, is like 77, 78. That's the highest fleet from like an A plus that's like 3 years old, 4 years old this season. So I mean, I don't know what would be good for left turf, but 72 seems pretty nutty. Like mine only ran a 70, and it's in the top like 25 for right. Can't win shit, but it's in the top 25, so maybe that's good for breeding. And if the kid has better stats, like it can race, like it's gotta mean something like that, right? If there's no special hidden ability in there, you just have to roll perfect on stats. And in my opinion, any breed really has a very tiny chance to just right, just be good. And then certain combos it seems to come out of more, a lot more. 72 and a maiden though. Maiden fleet figures, I almost feel like you just ignore. So you'd look at this and be like the highest fleet 71. It's still very good. I mean, you're running a fleet that would put you on the podium in most races. So, unless you race like the absolute best couple horses, you should be okay. I mean, that's your first race this season too. Uh, Sugar Maple is the 4+ female race. There's a 4+ female race? So like I have like this is a 5-year-old female and the one that's in like third fourth place is a 4-year-old female. And I lose to the 3-year-old from the same parents or similar parents, not the same. Same dad. This one had promise with the mother having speed. Another ad's about to run right now. Apologize. This one had promise with the mother having speed and great sire line, even let it race an extra season, but it has fallen off. So what I mean, 4 horses are still pretty good. It probably means you didn't have the distance right or something, unless it just fell off a cliff. Yeah, no, I mean your fleet never got there. You're an A+ horse, brother. You like, yeah, you got 268s last season. Wait, you didn't race this season. Also, you're running allowances, handicaps, and stakes. Horses don't do that. Horses do like just handicaps or like allowance and stakes, or they do like benchmarks and handicaps. They don't do that. But yeah, these fleets are terrible. But also, you can't. This has weight. This has weight. This has weight. So it just means that you probably have a horse that doesn't like the weight. But also, like if you look at your maidens, I mean everything's pretty slow and in the back, and then you get like one good race, and then you're slow and in the back, and then you get your good race. So it could just be a consistency thing. Pretty interesting. Pretty interesting horse though. It's definitely like a it's definitely like a does terrible, has a good race, does terrible for 4 or 5 races, has a good race. It's prime time kid. Eggs Benny. Some of these Eggs Benny kids have been on the market really cheap. This is a pretty cool stud. It's an old stud though. I don't really think it had anything crazy either. I think at the end of the day, nothing crazy came out of it. I mean, this is pretty good, but this is still barely profitable. 11 wins in 36. 5, 4, 3 and 19. That's okay. Like breaking even or a little better. These are all losing money. Losing money. Losing money. Losing money. That one's okay. Losing money. Yeah, I mean, I guess La Jolla had Derby to spend. That's how you get to some of the good ones. You go through all of them. Good one in the bottom here. 4, 2, and 2, and 12. The B+ right now. Oh man. If only this thing came about a little bit sooner. Bad Crockett. Yeah, I mean Bad Crockett, that's a pretty cool purchase. Let's go back to that one. That's so this is another A+, right? And then we can see the fleets, right? Totally different consistently like where are we at here? Oh, yeah, they got one race here, but end of 7, is improving. 61, 71, 81, 71, 63. 63 because of fast. Anytime I see this, you can probably add like 4 or 5. So it's right up there, same spot. I mean, I think that's a pretty cool purchase. I did something similar and then I raced it too much. I put it in a few more races I shouldn't have. So I would say just be smart with it. Be smart. Don't donk off a bunch of money. I totally missed Before Dawn. Yo, Before Dawn, what's going on, man? That was a bit ago. People, hey. All right, I'll throw me another horse. We already went through the picks. Oh, we didn't go through the picks actually. Let's go back to the picks. All right, so we were going through names. Let's look at what we got here. I got an LTS stud with good stamina, and it will knock all the PF. It will knock all the PFP off. Okay. I don't think I own an LT. I own an LT. I bought a few LTs. They're kind of like LT and then like no stars to try to go firm. Um, I should have just stayed in like the one funnel. I think that was a mistake I made is I even spent like 10K Derby on a turf breed, which was really dumb. Especially when I look at the horse I bred with it now. Really stupid. I could have or I should maybe I just say bad decision. Keep it light. I had this, right? Decent like lot going on the bottom, but simple on top. So I could have bred that. Four stats better is this. I bred that with uncommon. I got this, which is kind of useless to me at this point. So I don't really know why I bred it or what I was thinking. And I got a horrible roll. It didn't even like turn, it didn't stay turf at all. It almost rolled dirt. So yeah, that was a mistake. That's okay though. It's not, it is what it is. So yeah, that's that. Maybe if it was, I mean, I don't even know. I bred the wrong horse with it to begin with. It's weird how that happens. Like I bred that and then literally like 2 or 3 weeks later, I was just like, what was I thinking? I just bred it for stats. The stats on that horse are better, the finish is better, so I just figured, okay, better chance of just rolling a really high finish. But I never expected I guess I just didn't equate the turf roll. I definitely thought it would have at least like a star and a half, 2-star turf. And then if it's a colt and it rolls like no star, star and a half, no star, or like 2 stars, especially if it rolls like no star, 2-star, no star, that's pretty useful as a stud. All right, let's look at these fleets. We got 60 on the bottom. We were already looking at light mace. We got 65 here and then 50s, and it's getting worse. Hate seeing that when it gets worse after the first race. We got, looks like 6 furlong, racing it on 10 a couple times. Probably thought the horse was going to be long. Ended up, but he put it into another 10. Why? 48 fleet, 46 fleet at 10, 60 fleet at 6. So we'll have to ask. I mean, it's HHR. I don't know I don't know. Maybe just, you know what it is it's probably just, is this one at points? No, this one. This one does have points, doesn't it? 5. No, this is juvenile. Juvenile graded stakes. Nope, he's just, fuck it. Thanks for the support. He gambling. Okay, we got all 60s from Beller. This thing's really consistent in the 60s. This thing is, Hokies unfortunately is all lower. 50s, that's gonna have to run like its best race. It's a podium. High 50s here, couple 60s here. Yeah, I don't, that's tough. What do you guys think, chat? Couple more minutes on the picks here. That's kind of what we typically see too. Not nearly as much juice on the bigger races, but it looks like there is juice coming in on 5 and on 8 pretty solidly, and then as well on 2. The 59, the 60 fleet coming in there, maybe seeing that. Then the Bella Rafon from Team Flash. Yeah, that was actually, yep, all 60s. We were talking about that. And then Light Mace. Light Mace would be the other one that had some of those nice fleets on the bottom. 64, 61, 59, and a 59 to start. I'd love to see, like, if this thing rolled up again, like 65 or something, then you'd know you have like probably something that as you keep racing it, it's got its better races ahead of it. That's definitely a tough thing to learn is some horses race better when they are younger, and then they get kind of passed up by horses that they were beating, and then those horses when they're like 4, 5, 6, those horses just beat the doors off them, even though they used to lose to them when they were like 2 and 3. It's interesting. Or some of the horses just retire. Was just search in since it quit winning. Was just searching since it quit winning. Which horse? Just searching. What's your stable name, Blenders? Are you one of these or are you a different one? Okay, picks are closing on round 5. Let's go to round 6. 5's going to be locked in. Here comes 6. Let me know what you guys are thinking on 6. There's not a lot of juice on there. It looks like the juice that is there is... Oh, wait. Wrong race. Yeah, very even. A little bit of juice on Oliver Stone. Only 5 in the race. Left dirt, 5 furlong. 5, 3, and 1, 1, 4, and 6. Yep, I heard this is a fill. Shout out to Cream City for the fill. Hokey chillin', Hokey looking real good. As well as Local Legacy. And then Dat Fountain a little behind on the fleets there. So it's going to definitely be like, can Local Legacy get past the preferences? And Sexy Bonita should be the race favorite, which is not what we see right now. Oliver Stone, Strawberry Fields. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess those are pretty good. Okay, okay, fine. I mean, Oliver Stone's pretty good too, I guess. It's pretty. It's definitely a toss-up. Oliver Stone, Sexy Bonita. Sexy Bonita actually beat it too. Actually beat it. Oliver Stone does have better fleets. I can admit that it does have better fleets. What are you guys thinking? Race sheet's gone. I think we got the next race coming up in 5 or 6 minutes. Yeah. I'm kind of toasted, chat. It's very hot in my apartment today. It's like 90, 85, 90. But you know where it's nice and cool? Inside this theater, I must say. It's nice to step out into the cool theater that's totally different from the other spot. Completely different. We just walk right into the cool theater and we're in the air conditioning. Ladies and gentlemen, we got Freddie with the popcorn. Freddie, Freddie, are you listening? Freddie, change the camera. What are you doing? Freddie, what are you doing? Come on. Do your job, Freddie. Unbelievable. Anyways, back to the air-conditioned theater. Thank you very much for coming in tonight. Thank you for the love, joining the races. It's nice to see the races filling up too. Hopefully we can get closer, like 7, 8 in some next week. We'll see. We did have it on Twitter. We were posting it. I do think the problem was that there were a couple of races right before that had similar, that were similar basically. All of those are gone. The thing updated, and when it updated, it wiped everything. I gotta fix the alerts. Sexy B looks like she crashes some races. Temper issue. It's just like a consistency thing. I don't even know if I'd call it temper because you can see ones with decent temper that are just aren't consistent. I almost think temper has more to do with breeding. I mean, of course it affects racing too, but yo, King, welcome into the stream, King. Come on in. Come on into Puff City, my man. Come on in. Let me change the music here. Let's go here. All right, King. Welcome on in, my friend. It's another week. We're here in Puff City. Puff City was established like 4.5, 5 years ago. 2019. Damn. I was thinking about that earlier today. I reached out to the person who actually made these scenes. Very cool. Very cool that that person is still there. W. Maybe more scenes coming. We'll see, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see. You know what they say, if you build it, they will come. And I haven't built shit recently, and you motherfuckers aren't coming. Other than my normal people that come no matter what the fuck I stream. So, yeah. Well, just like, I mean, I've streamed for longer than that, but I just mean that one, that Puff City scene. I don't know how long I only streamed like seriously for like 2 years though. Maybe like a year and a half. It comes and goes quick. It definitely does. Yeah. Do 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 do. 51, 50, yeah, six. So this I would say sexy. Are you talking about this one, sexy beat teller? This I would say is more of like it never won any of these races. So it just means when you go into this race and you look at the horse that won this race, it's probably pretty damn good. And it's probably going to be the one that actually runs those fleets. Nope, 65, 50. It just was a really fast race. That is, I don't know. A lot of times you'll go there and you'll see a horse that just has like it stays consistently like 50, 60. Oh, here it is. It's this horse. This is the reason why that race was fast. This horse. So this ran a 64. The other horse beat this horse probably because of hard or some bullshit. So every horse in the race's fleets were boosted in that race because of how good this horse is. This is the horse that caused that. This is it. This is exactly what I'm saying. You can't even argue with that theory. That's a good theory. That is exactly how Zed worked. Where if you have a horse that's a freak, horses would run their fastest time in their careers, finishing second and third to that horse that wins, that they'll never ever beat. You know what I mean? So yeah, this thing's a monster, in my opinion. And it's from two I love seeing anything like this where it's two you guys know what I'm thinking. It's two gens. Only 2K Derby right now. It's only age 2 and at this point in my opinion you kind of just chill on racing your age 2 year. Not necessarily this horse. I'm just saying in general. This horse probably can just race, but most horses you'll just kind of chill, get the distance down and decide if it's good enough to run qualifiers and then get in those qualifiers. Soul Survivor, welcome on in. Welcome on into Puff City. I'm about to make the grade and grab your RSES, whatever that means. Soul Survivor, welcome on in. Come on down. I tell you what, Soul, if you win and you send me proof, I'll let you flip a coin for a ride in the Lambo. That's right. Even if you win the race, there's still going to be a coin flip that I rig that you can't win. It's kind of like one of those YouTube things you enter that says that there's a free giveaway, okay? But there's actually zero chance of you winning the giveaway. It's like one of those. My Lambo. But hey, you could totally get a ride in it if you win this race. I swear. I, I, you just win the race and win the coin flip. You can do it. The song fits that pretty well. If anybody's familiar with it. All right, we still got a minute and a half or so, but it's gonna be coming up quick here, as we have learned. All right, we are a minute away here. We got HHR Genetics, Drop Stables, SoCal Stables, Hokey, Team Flash, that guy HHR again, Misclick, and Sundown. What's your stable? My stable's garbage. That's my stable. Let's see, let's see. Fucking terrible. I've been malding. You don't even want to see my DMs. My DMs are me complaining to Sangundo. I'm not even gonna lie about it. It's literally just me whining all day to Sangudo, to Hoki, and to Poseidon about how shitty my stable is. Both Hoki and Poseidon were like, "Hey, dude, I will give you as many free breeds as you want. Just come up with a plan." Sangundo's like, I've known him for a long time, so he was kind of like stop being a bitch, basically, in Sanguno fashion. And then, yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm fucking lost. But we got a race coming up, so we can look at the stable later. Got a race. Wait, what did I do with the race? We had a race. It's gone. Oh, maybe I closed the window, I guess. I'll open it after this though, but it's not much to look at. I don't have anything racing right now. And I have 60 horses. Everything's for sale. You want to buy something? I need the Derby to race. Rough times. Alright. If you turn the race on already, turn it off, you degens. But it is a 10 furlong race, so we are going to be here for a few minutes. Okay. And they are off. We got Clever Student leading him out of the gate here. Followed by Mean. Going to be out in front to kick us off here. Down the front stretch for the first time of two. Mean and Clever going at it out front. A little bit further back is going to be Sexy Bank Teller, Twist My Finger, Hot or Light Mace, Bellerofina, Shenia, and Cariolo Men. Out front is Mean, followed by Clever Student. And Mean is way out front right now. Mean is 4 to 5 lengths out front of the field, looking like they're trying to just run away early with it. You would expect the field to come up to Mean though and catch it, and then Mean to make another run towards the end of the race if it is going to hold down a run like this. Sexy Bank Teller coming up on the outside without quite enough juice. Looks like it just hit a rock there. It's falling back pretty quickly. Back behind Light Mace, back behind Clever Student. It actually looks like it did come up limp. It is fucking exited the race. In the inside there, Mean by about 2 lengths, still out in front of the entire field and creating distance from the front to the back of the pack. There's going to have to be a wild, wild charge for any of those 5 horses in the back to catch up to Light Mace or Mean right now. Cariolo Men, Sexy Bank Teller, Bella Rofin Shania, Clever Student, and Hot Or all in trouble right now. This race is all Light Mace and all Mean. Light Mace putting it down at the line. One of probably my favorite picks in the race, along with Mean. Light Mace just absolutely laying it down. I think once Mean saw how hard Light Mace was going, by about 10 lengths at the finish. Holy smokes! A second and a half win in a photo finish race. I have not played photo finish for very long. A second and a half win is not normal. That is freaking insane. Sundown Stables. I don't even know what I just watched. What was that? I gotta go look at the fleet figure on that. Light Mace, Sundown, dropping the curtain on the competition. Come on down. You are the next winner on Making the Grade. Congratulations. Congratulations on the run. I was robbed. Are you what? Which horse was yours? For the record, I was robbed. Robbed indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming down here to the racetrack. We've got 5 more races left. Five more races left. Four, right? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep. 5. Yep. I can count. I can do math. Bam. Beautiful day here at the track. Horses turning left, horses turning right. I do think the move to just popular races is the right move. I do think we made a good decision there, without a doubt. If you guys would like to see something more specific, or if you're like, hey, I haven't had this race in a while and I'd love to see it, let me know. We can always make an adjustment, get something in there that we've missed for a little bit. But honestly, I think we're purposely kind of staying with the same stuff, which would be what is usually the popular stuff to try to get folks in the races. All right, I'm going to take a stretch break. Here's my garbage stable. I made a horrible decision when I began the game. That horrible decision was I'm going to create new bloodlines. So being the retard I am, I bought a bunch of low grade Gen 0 horses to spend months and months creating new bloodlines for a game where the only thing anybody cares about is an SS minus horse. So basically, yeah, yeah. Do I need to say anything else? So what I did is I got with PhotoFinish, created an entire fucking racing series called Making the Grade that I could then try to get more attention to low grade horses. Then when that failed, I got with PhotoFinish and suggested making a Mario Kart type series that people can join the races each week and accrue points to get into a free roll series at the end of the season for the horses with the most points. Sound familiar? Meanwhile, I can't even race because I suck ass at the game. But I have great ideas for the game. So yeah, that's I'm a as Coconut B says, I'm a loser. Fucking, yep, pretty much. Anybody else? So yeah, yep, yep. I rigged it as much as I can, and I still can't win. That's the moral of the story. PFL did steal the idea. I shared my thoughts that it would be a good move. That's all. How is that stealing an idea? I don't have anything to put it in. So anyways, we did a good job creating attention for lower grades. Unfortunately, HHR Genetics and VT Hokies and Lunatic Genes, they're all better than me. And all their horses are better than mine. And even if their horses aren't better than mine, they have unlimited derby to put them in races to qualify. So that's why I look at my best horse and it's probably not even going to qualify. Best horse in my stable, which is not a good. Which when you start and you have a horse that makes a little bit, you think it's a good horse, you think it's great, and then you realize it's trash. It's kind of how the game goes. So, anyways, I didn't want to talk about my stable because it's gonna be very negative. But yeah, I just made a horrible decision. I probably spent somewhere between 5 grand, and all I have right now is a huge hole. Yep. And I've streamed PF for 3 months every week for nothing, but that's okay. Did it for the network. But yeah, now it's like, yeah, now I'm a little mad now. I'm a little mad now. I don't have any higher grades. No, I'm a retard. I should have bought one S plus horse when I started the game. I could have sold it and like I don't know. Yep, this is all I have. And my first 7 horses that I bred that rolled above S minus, some of which I don't own anymore. My mouse being broken. My mouse is broke. My scroll wheel doesn't work. So they're all male. Male, 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 male. They're all fucking male. And then the one filly I get is as useless as you could be. Because I should have never bred it. That's my own fault. So I just got unlucky, and then I never got like the worst thing that happened to me in the game is the first horse I got was good. Seriously. That's the worst thing that happened. The first horse I got in the game to this day is the best horse I've had ever in the game. The first horse I got randomly. Like it's so much better, it's not even funny. What's the bloodline on the S filly? It's bred with uncommon. Yeah, Twitch has a lot of ads if you don't have turbo or if you don't prime sub. Get prime sub, no ads. So I basically set up to breed horses like this. Um, and then the thing that I've learned as I have, as I'm starting to race the horses I bred, they're not good. They're not good. This is the most frustrating one. This thing drives me insane. Top ML every race it's in, every single race. The 4, the 12, every race top ML, number 1. And it's definitely like a 7 or 8 horse because of the fleet 56, 57. That's a winning fleet for an A minus. But it's just not great. So hopefully it gets good when it's like, I'm really hoping it's better when it's like 3 or 4. But this is what I set up my stable to create bases. Which is why I'm like, I could care less if they get rid of Gen Zeros, because I have Gen Zeros, H2, right? So very cool breeds. This is not a horse that, these are not things that had kids before I bought them and bred them. Very few kids, and then most of these are the ones I bred. And just trying to find new bloodlines. So it's a little bit more difficult now to do that because you can't recuperate any cost on the breed. You have to breed for 800 Derby, and then you probably have to spend another 1,500 to 2,000 Derby per horse if it's bad to just confirm it's bad. Um, like uh, like this horse, for example. This is exactly what it would be. So you put this horse in a race, right? Uh, and I like doing this now too. I put it against my own horse, so I get an idea, right? And so this tells me that like this horse is stats. This probably is like 2, 3, 4 stats higher than this. So this horse, straight off the bat, is never going to race, never going to do anything. The only reason why this horse went in a second race is to fill the race for my other horse that I think is better. And as you can see, it has a great ML here. For this horse that I think is good and I thought would win the race, and it finished third. So you can see that went well for me. But through the money line, through the way that it weighted against my own horses, both of them, I know I'm never going to race this horse. It's terrible. It may be a good breeder, right? It's great blood. Maybe it's a good breeder, but it pulled a stat product that's probably like A minus or negative. You have a benchmark horse? No, A minus is a benchmark horse. That doesn't exist. They don't run fast enough. Maybe an S minus, maybe an A plus. But usually a benchmark horse is going to be an S minus with a fleet in the low 60s that hasn't raced its third year. And you buy it with like a 62 or 63, 64 average fleet in year two, and it's going to run 70 in year three. If you have the right distance. Handicap? After two races, handicap? Why would I put it in a handicap though if I know that the stat product of the horse is terrible? It doesn't matter. The stat product of the horse is awful. So to put it into a race where it's racing against horses in every class that are probably the best stat products, that'd be a very, very, very bad idea, and you will lose every time. Horses that you race in handicaps are horses like this. This horse, I don't understand it at all. This horse, I have a feeling, I don't know. I don't understand it at all. I probably should be putting it in stakes races, but I put it in a stakes race and it ran not good. I mean, maybe I should just be putting it in, but the main thing I'm trying to get at here is this horse, every single race it's in, top money line. 652, top money line. This is a horse that you handicap race, and as you'll see, like I'm in some of these races, my odds are better than S minuses. Like I outpull every A plus. I have the best stat at A plus in the race. Like that's a handicap horse. And you can see from the handicap performance, like four, like it's getting Derby back, it's getting Derby back, it's getting Derby back in 12, 10, 12 horse races. It's kind of did the same thing in here, but what this made me think, and the fact it doesn't win, is it's just not good enough to go on the actual stakes races. But I'll keep throwing it in these handicaps. You know what I mean? And every race it goes in, it's the best stat product. Um, by a lot. So like I did the same thing here, right? Ace Dawn, right? 8 ml, best ml in the race, other than this one, um, which you can see is a monster. So this is actually a bad horse for what it is, in my opinion. It's really disappointing. But because of this, right? This ML, seeing it against that, knowing what the horse is, I raced it like a few more times just to get an idea. Don't see the fleet. Like 59.60 on an A plus, not it. Just benched. Never gonna race it again. 1700 Derby plus buying it for 2K. So that's like what you lose on a horse. So you'd breed a horse for 800, lose 1700, and you can be very confident like it's a low stat product horse. I didn't miss out on anything. So that's the problem with what I have here is I'm planning to breed 25 horses to get two or three good ones or four good ones. And I really didn't factor in the fact of if you have horses that are not winning at all, or if you have a bad season, right? Like a bad start to the season, like I did this one. How do you breed next season? How do you? I can't do anything. I can do nothing. I put in $100 last week. I already lost it because Megastorm lost 3,000 Derby races in a row, which I can't even like. I can't really process. This ruined my whole day. Like this race flipped from soft. This race was like this race was like 60% rain, 80% rain, and it flipped good. Like didn't go yielding. So I get dick there. I go in the race because I'm like, okay, good chance to get some points, and I have my absolute best race the next day. We're definitely going to win or come second in this. I'm definitely going to get Derby back. I can spend the Derby. I don't have to worry about it. And we finished third. Makes absolutely no sense. We finished fucking, or we finished seventh. I don't know why I said third. My brain's not working. And like this horse is ass. Like this horse that we lose to is ass. This fucking horse was 12,000 Derby in the hole. My horse was 20,000 Derby a week ago. Like up. Now my horse is 12,000 Derby up. Like I don't get it, man. I don't get it. The most important race probably of the whole season is this one. I'm running out of Derby. I have to get this in the qualifier, and it has to win money in the qualifier, or I'm finished. Like this whole plan is done. I gotta sell, scrap, and come up with something completely new, and use the people that are trying to help me, and just forget my own thoughts and plans, and get rid of all of that, and just use the help of the people who know what they're doing and are like Taco. Stop smashing your head against the wall. Use my stuff and let me help you. Stubborn me wanted to like figure it out and do what I did in Zed where I created, I had my whole own thing. And yeah. And we forgot about the sixth race. I guess you guys don't care. Did anybody say race or no? Did I miss the race? No? Okay. Guess nobody in the race is here. LOL. All right, we got round 6 coming at you here. We got Strawberry Fields, Cream City Syndicate, Hokey again, Ascension Stables, and Black Type Stables. We got a lot of 5 horsers today. The juice is going to be on 1 and 3. A lot of juice on 1 and 3. That's pretty much it. 5 furlong left, dirt soft. This is going to go quick, ladies and gentlemen. You could have probably already watched this race 3 times. 4th time's the charm. Sexy Bonita out in front, approaching the one and only left turn. Best turn there is. Hell yeah. Out front at the moment, though. Sexy Bonita for VT Hokey. On the outside, Dat Fountain with Local Legacy. On the inside is going to be Oliver Stone and Harley Wave. Oliver Stone on the inside making a move as the rain pours down here on Big Brain Fairgrounds. On the inside, Oliver Stone has started to go. Sexy Bonita falling back, doesn't quite have the juice. Dat Fountain on the outside has that juice. Does the Fountain have enough in the rain, holding off Oliver Stone and Harley Wave at the line? Harley Wave is not going to have it. Harley Wave pushes past Oliver Stone and just going to come second to Dat Fountain. That was a pretty crazy finish by Dat Fountain. Wow. Just out of nowhere. Dat Fountain coming up big. Congratulations there. Black Type Stables. Congratulations there. 3,888 Derb on the W. And the very close finish, just holding off Harley Wave. Congratulations there. Come on down. You are the next winner here on Making the Grade. Thank you so much for participating as well. Black Type Stables, Cream City Syndicate, and Strawberry Fields. Nice to have you there. Congratulations. They are going to be getting 10 points for Dat Fountain. That's a lot of points. That's a lot of points. 10, 4, 2, and 1, ladies and gentlemen. 1, 2, 3, 4. The only person not getting points is Hokey. Hokey got screwed. Hokey's not going to be happy about that. I'm going to get a message later. It'll be like a DM with a link. Be like, did you see this? Did you see this? How did that happen? I don't know, bro. I got no idea. All right, we got race 7 coming up next. In a little bit. Looks like the picks. We got another 5-banger. Champagne Stables, Blue Ribbon, Groove, Champagne, and Big Brain Champagne 2-time. Dude, the problem is too many horses. Gotta have confidence. Yeah, definitely don't have confidence anymore. I never had confidence. I just got lucky with it. I got lucky with a horse and it made me think I knew what I was doing. Champagne! What's going on, man? Thank you for the support, bro. Good old Champagne. Need to change my tag. No worries, man. No worries. Time flies, my friend. Time flies. It's nice to have you there again. Welcome on into the stream. The horses look a little different. The site's got a different name, but same taco, same theater. Maybe we'll even work on some new scenes. I was thinking about it. I've been doing this thing. I mean, we're keeping the Making the Great going. As far as I can tell, I don't see it stopping anytime soon. Maybe it's time. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe you show up and there's something new. We'll see. But anyways, nice to have you there, Champagne. Thank you for supporting, throwing in some horses into the race, getting them filled. Do. All right, so we still got picks on 8. Oh, 8 has 12. 8 is like the biggest race of the night. Let's bring up. Let's bring that up. Also, would you guys rather? We're gonna have to watch like the 9th race and then the 10th because they're both scheduled at the same time. So I did notice that. I will try to get it fixed for next week. Unfortunately, my money is on number 4. You can take the jockeys out of Z, but you can't take the Z run out of the jockeys, except you can't be a fucking jockey on PF. That would have been nice. That would have been really nice, especially when I owned 10 horses and I was asked to jockey for somebody, but there's no way to do that. So, yeah, that would have saved me some dough. Fortunately, I didn't throw in some high fleets. Yeah, okay, okay. You're talking about in your race, right? Not this one. All right, we got It Was All a Dream. We got Big Slick Stables, Ascension Stables, Ted Racing, of course, Ted Racing, HHR, Ranch, Blue Ribbon, Happy Bee Racing. Is that Queen Bee? Blue Ribbon again, Ascension again, Cool Train, Black Cat. Sausage Factory. All right, well, we can already tell where that comes from. Somewhere in that bloodline is going to be that sausage something or other horse. The S plus. No? No? Where does that name come from? How do you come up with that name? There's an S plus name like sausage something that people actually breed with. Figured it rolled down from that or something. Number 5 comes in. I'll give out a free stud on my S plus RTS. Hey, we can roll that for the folks here. Couldn't wait. All right, so let's look at some fleets here. We got RTFs. Are RTFs faster or RTSs? That's a good question. I don't know the answer to that. RTFs or RTS? There's an old jam right here. Yo, iGram, nice to have you there, man. Nice to have you there. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Round 6 has concluded. Round 7 coming up. Biggest round of the night, round 8. The picks are open. It's Wednesday here in Puff City. This song's like a Will Ferrell comment. It's provocative. It gets the people going. I know exactly what I need, chat. All the molding. We just need to go to the beach. Yeah, let's go. PhotoFinish. Who's out there in chat? Let me get a Pedro. If we get 5 Pedros in chat, I'll put on Pedro and jump around to the point to where I sweat profusely and am uncomfortable at that point for being warm. Freddy, can you pass those instructions along? Do we have life? Is there life out there? Hello? 5 different people. You're breaking the rules. That's 2. That's 2. Okay, that's 2. That's not bad. That's 2. That's not bad. Ladies and gentlemen, a reminder. Just keep tapping. And also, this stream brought to you by the one and only Taco Bell. I ate that shit. It was good. That Lux box. Killing it. I'm just kidding. It's not sponsored by Taco Bell. I wish. I will. I'm Puerto Rico Stables. Oh, right on. Oh, shit. Heard that shit up, Freddy. Let's go, baby. Let me see those Pedros in the chat. Lowercase. Woo! Pedro and Puff City, baby. Look at him go. Pedro and all over the city. Woo! We Pedro at the racetrack, baby. You already know what I'm about to say. We Pedro at the beach. We got that ocean, man, Pedro. Woo! We got it in the theater, baby. Woo! Kinda works. It kinda works. It sorta works. It sorta works. I was Pedro. It was me. Race about to run. Fuck the race. No, I'm kidding. I'm joking. Please stay here. I need all the viewers I can get. Please help. Follow, subscribe, Prime. Turn alerts on. Don't watch the race that's already over. Just don't worry about it. I'll watch it right now. Okay. Here we go again. Alright, well. We Pedro'd. And we Pedro'd and that's the wrong button. We Pedro'd and the Pedro was good. And they are off. Silver Champagne. Trying to make the magic happen. Penny for your trots. In second. On the inside is going to be Amanita and Dark Fury. And in the back is going to be Lady Rakoju. 7 furlong race here. Coming around that first turn. 2 turns in this one. It's going to be Silver Champagne. Running through the Champagne drops. Out in front by a couple of lengths, but losing ground of the field. Here comes Lady Rikoju from the back of the pack, slowly gaining. Past Dark Fury, past Penny for Your Trots. Going to be passing Silver Champagne, Penny for Your Trots, passing Silver Champagne as well. Entering the last turn here, Lady Rikoju looking to make a move. Is anybody in the back gonna have a slingshot to say about it? Dark Fury on the inside is looking good, trying to pace up to Lady Rikoju. Lady Rikoju has not gone yet. If they are going to go, do they have anything in the tank? It does not look like it. Starting to fall back. Penny for Your Trots pushing towards the finish line, giving Dark Fury a run for their money, and it is going to be all Penny for Your Trots. Dark Fury and Lady Rikoju holding on for third after running out in front for a lot of that race. Congratulations there, Penny for Your Trots and Blue Ribbon Bandits. Champagne feeling like me right now. But you did pick up the second. You got a little bit of that derby back. Congratulations there, Penny for Your Trots. Blue Ribbon.
That's all there is to it, Dustin. That's all there is to it.
Come on down. You are the next winner here on Making the Grade. Congratulations. Round 7 W. Penny for Your Trots. Taking home officially Blue Ribbon Bandits a Making the Grade winner. Whew. I need to get a drink. I am parched. I am parched. Okay, enjoy music. I go get a drink. Mm. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for chilling tonight on Making the Grade. If you have any ideas, if you have any suggestions, if there's a race length or something that you haven't seen that you think would fill and you want to see it, let me know. Put it in Discord. Throw it in Twitch chat. Just reach out to me. I'm super available. Twitter, Discord. Your mom. I talked to your mom last night. You could just ask your mom. She'll know. Yep. 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 Just ask your mom. Yep. She made great dinner last night. Somebody put a Keck W in the chat for me. Stretch break. Stretch break. That maybe need to run it shorter. Yeah, thank you, Exotic. That's an interesting conversation. Let me turn the music down so that you're not competing with me too much. That's an interesting conversation. So, some folks think that when you watch a race, like the horse will just, if it has good start, right? And you put it in a distance race, it's gonna just run fast at the start, right? That's what some people say. My thought process is all it means is they're likely all distance horses, and that one just proportionally has more of its stat product there. But the combined stat product runs that longer furlong, 10 furlong, 11 furlong. I say this because I own a horse named Tentacool. Go watch Tentacool's races. Every single race, he will be out front. He'll be leading the race. There's maybe one or two races out of 20 where it is not leading after the first 5 furlongs in its 10 and 11 furlong races. You will never convince me that that is a 5 or 6 furlong horse, and it is not. And its stats will not show that when I reveal them. But it looks like it's a sprinter. Or it looks like it might even be a better sprinter than it is marathoner. Um, so yeah, it's tough. It's tough to really like think because it's subjective. Like it's tough, right? That's right, Freddie. That's like it's very tough at that point to like differentiate because neither person's wrong. You don't have any information on what the stats actually are, and both are technically correct. It is faster at that, and it is a good observation to say, well, hey, everybody who puts their horse in that race probably has a horse bred to be, a distance runner. So just because you run faster out of the gate doesn't mean you're going to be a good sprinter. It just may mean that you're more of a sprint weighted stat in the distribution that runs a longer distance. Or I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm just going to shut up. Okay, we did not go over picks in the big race. My bad. I was watching Mo's stream. Mo never goes over picks, so I'm not that worried about going over picks. Just you guys make sure to remember to make your picks. You know what I'm saying? Like right here, we got 10 minutes left on this. We got another juiced up race. Nutty Stables, Chocobo Farms, Blue Elder Racing, DF Racing, Laser Racing Stables, Black Type Stables, Grape Syndicate, Goliath of Racing, East Coast Stables, and Bag Goonbag Gallopers. Okay, that took me a second. I was like, huh? I'm enjoying this music way too much. Oh, chat. So, what's gonna happen here? So we have 8. Okay, so there's something that you need to realize here that I realized too late, and I apologize for, and I'll make sure to do a better job next week. Is 9 and 10 are at the same time, boys and girls, and boys and girls, and yeah, I done fucked up. 9 and 10 are at the same time. So make sure you make your bets on both. Make sure you make your picks on both of these right now. You need to do your picks on both because if you do one thinking that like you can go to the 10th round and do the 10th round, you won't be able to. These are both going to run at 8:45. We'll watch the one and then watch the second back to back. Um, it's also kind of a different idea to do races too. Imagine if you just stacked them all. You watched two back to back, had the same 10-minute break between. Goonbag from TRV? Goonbags from TRV? Goonbag Gallopers? I don't see any of that TRV stuff. I don't know if they still exist. I'm guessing they do somewhere. I definitely had it out with them. And then when he showed up in PF, I was kind of like I wasn't thrilled. It used to be Goonbag Barracks. Okay, right on. Just check, they're still around, but literally nothing. Well, yeah, yeah, unfortunately. Unfortunately. It was yeah, I don't need to say anything. Everybody who participated in it knows exactly what it was. It's the thing where you tell your friend to buy stuff and then their friend buys stuff, and as long as that keeps happening, it's successful. Until smart people come along and realize there's nothing actually there. Then you're just like, ah, shit. What happened to that MMO RPG game they promised? Oh yeah, that one. That's a different game now from a different company that has nothing to do with anything you bought. Oh yeah, sorry about that. Oh, cool. So, this is like ZX. No, no, this is worse than ZX. Oh, okay. Let's not talk about it then. This shit's all gonna be a movie one day, and some person's gonna find me and interview me in like Evergreen and like Arbitrage. Probably not me. They'll interview like Arbitrage, right? That's gonna be a really. Or you know who the interview? The interview CMRD. He's actually a genius. I very much enjoy talking to him. There's not a lot of people that you can talk to that you can tell them you don't like something you do. You respect, you respect what they're doing, but you don't like how they do it. And then you can still have a conversation in a relationship and just disagree. We need more people like that, honestly. It's not a lot of people who own it, right? Yeah, no, I just no. It's unfortunate. But that's the way it goes, right? That's the way it goes. That's just the way it goes. Hey, my lover, wanna beat my lover, wanna beat my lover. Do 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 do. Yeah, I'm not. I mean, I'm really not one to talk. I mean, I don't. I'm nobody. I'm nobody with no push. You know what I mean? I'm nobody. And I'm broke. I'm not really broke, but I'm broke. If that makes sense. That totally makes sense, right? That makes sense. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're rocking out as we get into this 10 furlong right turf fast. This thing has 12 horses in it. It actually went to selection committee. I gotta be honest, that makes me happy. It's first race that's gone to selection committee in quite a while. There is a ton of juice in this race. But most of you guys were too afraid to gamble on it. That's okay. That's okay though. But I do see we do have some on number 4, Ted Racing, and that was probably Ted who did that. So shout out to Ted. And then Happy Bee, I'm guessing is Queen Bee, who probably also bet on their own horse. Shout out to Queen Bee. Both of those people could buy my life. Shout out to them. And yours. And yours, motherfucker. Gold is the crown. Crown is bronze right now. Out front is Ray Gun, Royal Monocle, and PhotoFinish trying to keep up. We got a little pack at the front, and then there's a couple furlongs back to a group that is now Gold is the Crown, the Sausage Factory, and Couldn't Wait. They're going to be coming into the final turn here, though. Jostling up front. Ray Gun is now out in front. Alongside, on the outside, is going to be Royal Monocle. On the inside, Quantum Tantrum, all of them within a length of one another. Coming up inside of Royal Monocle is going to be PhotoFinish. PhotoFinish was the crowd favorite. That is pretty crazy right now. 12-horse race right now. The crowd favorite is out in front by multiple lengths and pulling away. Gold is the Crown. Heard me talking ish and is pulling up in second. Might have something to say about it. Right now it is all PhotoFinish on the outside by 2 lengths over Gold is the Crown and Couldn't Wait. 2 lengths. PhotoFinish looking good for Happy Bee Racing. Shout out, is that actually Queen Bee? Does anybody, do we know? Or is that a different person? Somebody help me with that? Holy smokes, 9,600 Derby, A plus race with these reduced entrance fees. That is huge, and the points going to be taking home 10 points there. Big race for Photo Finish and Happy Bee Racing. Blue Ribbon Bandits looking good in second again. Blue Ribbon Bandits having a nice night tonight, and Ascension Stables finally hitting the podium. Thank you for all your participation and support tonight. Hopefully, getting a little derby back there for those earlier races. But alas, that is going to be like one of the biggest wins of the night. 9,600 derby for a horse named Photo Finish. Can't believe that name wasn't taken. Freddie, what's everybody doing? Literally, what are all you guys doing? You're all. Freddie, can we get? Hey, is anybody out there? I mean, I know the stream's a little too late, but.
How much time?
Nobody named a horse Photo Finish?
I love scotch.
Fucking serious?
I love scotch. Scotchy scotch.
Hello?
Scotch. Here it goes down.
I named my shit Pokemon, okay? I've got an excuse.
That is good.
That's crazy. That's
How
the
are
name
you?
of the game.
You look
They
awfully
just
nice
named
today.
a horse that?
Maybe
Motherfucker
don't
was
work for
drunk and
us,
said, ha, Photo
How much
Finish.
time?
What?
What?
We're on the air right now.
Actual video. The reaction right there. Actual video.
I'm ready. Good
Actual video. The sound that happened right after.
Perfect.
And then the thing's good. And then on top of all of that, the horse is good. If that's not, that's crazy. That's crazy. I don't know what you would call that. That is a very cool logo, though. We have a flying bee horse. Happy Bee Ray. That's definitely Queen Bee. That's Queen Bee vibes. This must be her Queen Bee. Can you imagine being one of like the normal bees and having to bang this thing? Like, you know what I mean? That's rough. Sorry, is that too much? I don't know. I've been playing too much Rust. My bad. My bad. Just drop Freddy. Can we drop that comment? Perfect. Nobody heard it? Perfect. Good. Excellent. Okay, so again, we got the last two coming up. The picks are already in. And we got a little bit, it's got that kind of spread around there. There's a horse named Quarter Pounder. Oh my. And we got the same thing here. Nothing really crazy. Just a little bit sprinkling. Disco Dan. So Goonback Gallopers. I mean the 75 fleet. Wait, this is an H2 S minus? $67, $63, $74, $72. You won a stakes too. Are you going into the S minus S pluses? Is that what you're doing? So you don't carry any weight. I should do that. I should try that. I didn't think about that. You don't carry any weight if you're, so it means your horse can have, it means means you can have bad temper and good stats and you'll do better. I mean, this has good temper though. It's S minus S, so it's an S minus, minus one S minus with a plus, with a no, that's a negative, with a minus 2S. And it produced a good, I mean, it produced a great S minus, but like what on earth? You're getting it on fast pretty much every time. This horse looks like an S minus version of my my Ace Dawn horse. If I look at these races, are you pulling top ML too? In my mind, in my head, Yeah, you are. 671. I'm about to copy your ass. 737. Yeah, you're out MLing everybody by a fucking mile. You have a great stat product horse. You finally lose ML. This is probably you finally lose ML here. So you finally hit a horse with better stats. So you know you're not like a god, but you could be very good. And then you're definitely going to be closer to your distance preference, which is why you're beating this horse by so much. Although I don't know if that's a lot, but just the fact that you're beating it. You stick on 5. 76, 73, 81 from a S minus 2-year-old. I just. That's fucking crazy, bro. That's actually. I don't know. Does anybody else have anything? Any ideas? Any comments? Oh, that is nuts. That horse is crazy. Da, 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 da. Dude, I have a kid from Milky Necronite. It couldn't be any worse. 4-year-old that was running 80, that was running 75 fleets and 78 fleets and an 80. Coming down a little bit, so maybe it's gonna be like 72, 73. 3-year-old improving. It's gonna be right around the same. I don't know. What do you guys like? I don't really have the starting in 4 minutes. We'll watch the 9th, I guess. No, we'll watch the 10th because they are um they are not. My brain's not working. There we go. All right, we got 9 and 10 coming up, and see if I can get the right races open. Guess we just put them side by side. So whoever's in them's gonna just watch them right when they start. Do 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 do. What do you guys uh I don't know. What should I do different with this stream, you guys? If any like the couple people out there from PF, do I need to have like somebody like Hokey on the stream or something? Like don't tell me I have to do a giveaway. So it is kind of like I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But there's more people in these races than, you know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know. At least it's 2 hours tonight. It seems like it went faster for sure. Usually this is like 6:45. It's only 2. The fact that you have races running is good.
I'm not leaving.
Appreciate it, Granddaddy.
I'm not leaving.
I'm not fucking leaving. The show goes on. This is my home.
It is. It is what it is. It is what it is. If I had a bunch of good horses and was winning a bunch of derby, I wouldn't even give a shit. So. I mean, my stream's been here every single week for over 3 months, and that used to work. You used to just have to be consistent and do nothing else. Maybe I just have too many scenes. Maybe I just need to have one scene, play the same song on repeat, and then all you guys will show up. Maybe that's what we need to do. I don't know. It is what it is. You know what I learned a long time ago? That's the way it goes. Life ain't fair. But you just keep trying until you figure it out. So I don't know. It's tough to get a response. I mean, it was nice of the folks I've reached out to come by and say hi, though. That's very cool. I definitely have no idea how to get an audience, and when I have no chat in a stream where the whole stream is based off the chat interacting with it, and like there's one single person from PF that does that. That's you, Graham. And then the other person, Fusion, comes in and does it on my stream. That's from my group of gaming buddies. Exotic is also from my Exotic is actually he's just my buddy. Like, where are the PF people? Like, you guys are fucking weak. Just flat out. The fuck are you? Like, just yeah, yeah. Here's your last 2 races. I'm new to PFL, but I think it's cool. Not sure what people are looking for though. Yeah, I'm not. I don't understand. I don't know how to get people into my stream for PhotoFinish unless I do a giveaway. I did a giveaway one stream. I had 40 people. None of them came back. I'm not doing a giveaway every stream. All right, we got the 5 furlong race gonna be finishing up first here. Looks like we got Erda out in front. On the outside, Disco Dan, the favorite. Disco Dan holding it down with his stellar record, going to be coming in second, and Arthur Shelby in third. This could be a huge win for Erda. So much freaking derby on these races. Road Trippin' Pippin is out in front by an absolute mile right now. Absolute destruction here. Road Tripping Pippin. Followed by Quarter Pounder. Quarter Pounder just holding him off. And then Famous Whisper. That Milky Necronite kid coming in second. I don't understand. There's so many good Milky Necronite kids out there. I looked at everything. Was like, this horse's dad's Milky Necronite. It's going to do good. Quasi. What up, D-Gens? Viper Active. Welcome on in, man. Seems like the average to these night streams is like 10 to 20. Yeah, I would say it's more like 5 to 8 because 5 of the people you're counting are people that come to my stream no matter what I stream. Like 6 people. So I don't know. I'm not sure. I mean, I would think at least 30, 40, 50. I mean, I used to get 100 every stream. I used to get 200 every stream. Shit, when I did Pokemon, it was 100 was a bad stream. And then when I did Zed, every Zed stream was 50, 40. Even if I go do a DNA stream right now, I get 20. That's the crazy thing that you gotta. I could go do a DNA racing stream, I would get 20, 25, probably more. And DNA racing would pay me to stream. That's like, yeah. I'm here because I honestly want to create a stable and compete. And because you know what I mean? I'm here for the right reasons. So, I don't know. But congratulations there on the last couple races to Grape Syndicate. Grape Syndicate, and it was all a dream. And then Goonbag ended up in second there. Congratulations, man. But it is what it is. Yeah, DNA Racing, I own a bunch of it. I'm just holding on to it. It's ran by Dan Shan. A lot of people don't like Dan Shan. A lot of people like Dan Shan a lot. Dan Shan has a lot of money, so he, took some of that and made his own game, which basically is just another version of Zed Run. He hates me saying that, but it's true. It is a better version. It has much more, like a much better game loop. Um, but it takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of time. So there's no like doing that and doing this. And I honestly wanted to do this and wanted to try to be one of the best at the low grades. So I've been putting a lot of time into PF. A lot. Like a lot of time. And I have bugged a lot of people. And I appreciate all the messages back, all the help from the people that I DM and I ask for help. And if you're new, that's the one thing you should be doing. When you sound like I do, or if you get to that point where you need some guidance, ask the people who are doing it and ask for help. And the people in PhotoFinish are really helpful. That's the one thing. There's no like misunderstanding. Folks who are in PhotoFinish and who are OGs understand that every single person who started 6 months ago has gotten destroyed. And they're usually very kind, very helpful. They'll look at your stable, they'll look at horses. As long as you have an actual question, you can't just show your whole stable of 50 horses and be like, what do I do? Pick like your couple of best horses and ask very specific questions and focus on that. And that's the advice that I need to take. They had a pick'em leaderboard and prize at the end of the season. It would help, but not sure legalities. Yeah, so I can't do picks because of where I live and the legality of it, and because I stream and all my information is doxed. I just don't risk it at all. Um, if you live in one of those states, you can just VPN and make the picks, easy peasy. So for me, it's more of I'm hoping to continue growing and take what I'm doing now further with, PF and whatever comes in the future. So I just keep my stream very simple. Like out of trouble. Would be a nice stream to bring Hokie and help you with that while on stream. Hokie is very busy. Hokie is not somebody who would be able to do that. That would be like a Sours or like a Big Poseidon to come on or Big Wagme to come on. That's what that would look like. Although does Wagme still race? I don't see Wagme on a lot of the leaderboards. Are they still chilling or did they kind of like make their hay and then so I know some folks sold and they bounced once it hit $1. Would be a nice stream to bring yeah, so I agree that would be very cool. I have mentioned that. That would be something different though. That would be like that would just be like a regular chillin' stream where we have them on. Maybe we have a few people that come on and we go through like their stables. Low key flex. What's a low key flex? Like bringing people on, like just have them flex. You mean? Like just bring their best horses and. Yo, iGram, I appreciate you hanging out tonight too. Bad Crockett, Viper active. Anybody who was lurking out there, it means a lot, man. Left coast. Yo, Exotic. Appreciate you, man. King, thank you for coming by. W. Yo, I do think there's definitely though a big positive. That is, I do think that them, like the decision was not my choice to go random races. That I was gonna keep them the same just without really thinking about it. And they kind of were like, yo, you probably should do like the most popular races to make sure you get races filled. I know we had like a lot of 4 and 5 horse races, like maybe like 4 or 5 of them tonight. But most of those races would have had more if there were not similar races planned like right before. And the one race would have filled if there was not a 7 furlongs tournament race like multiple hours before with different weather that more horses definitely wanted. 20% rain as opposed to 0. It was actually better for my horse. I should put my horse in it, but yeah, thank you for coming by the stream tonight. I appreciate all the support from PF and from Sangudo. Really, the support's from Sangudo, so I appreciate the support from Sangudo. Um, Sours and Hokey, Viper and Bad and Soul and Dorito. I know you're out there. Exotic. Thank you for coming by the stream, you guys. It means a lot. Thank you for the Pedro. The Pedro is my favorite part of the stream for sure. Soul Survivor. It was nice to chat with you earlier as well. Benders. Benders was the start of the stream. Nice to have you there. Zero Limita. I somehow completely missed you in the chat. That's very taco. And Silverback Crypto. Yo, GG's, you guys. I can literally go through and read my entire chat. Easy peasy. We'll come back here. We'll do it again next week. I think that, well, the biggest stream will obviously, the biggest stream I think will be the, when we will actually get 30 or 40 people. It'll be when we do the championship race.
I'm not leaving.
You know what I'm saying? Hopefully next time I don't get robbed. Yes,
I'm
me
not
too.
fucking leaving. The show goes on. This is my home.
Yo, Viper, thank you for the love, man. Thank you for the support. Appreciate the memes. Hope you guys enjoyed the races tonight in Puff City. Congratulations to the winner. We handed out a lot of series points tonight. We'll come back here. We'll do it again next week. We've got the championship races coming up soon. I'm excited about that. That'll definitely be like a video, a tweet. I'm gonna try to really publicize that a little bit more. I noticed yeah, that's gonna be coming up in like next week. Yep. We're almost to week 3. Yep. From Puff City, from Freddie, and from myself, Taco. Thank you so much again for chilling here tonight. Those of you that came by, GG's to the winners. And remember, from the one and only SS, keep tapping. No matter what you're doing, just keep tapping. We'll see you on the next one. Good luck in your races, guys. Good luck. Did Twitch really? Dude, Twitch is crazy with the ads, bro. The ads are outrageous right now on Twitch. It's actually, they're actually kind of wild. Yeah, they're actually kind of wild. Oh, all right, boys.
Musket.
I'm probably gonna go play Rust.
We're up, man. Thank you.
Later, boys. Hey, girls.
He's
And
watching.
horses.
You guys watch my old videos too. They're fun. They're actually.
Cheers. Cheers, bro. I wish Twitch still had hosting. I don't know why they got rid of that. So